Hello friends! We continue to get acquainted with the smart home devices by Aqara. Today we'll talk about renewal in the line of devices that make our lives more comfortable. We have in mind switches with a zero-line support, remote switches, door sensor, motion detector, and temperature sensor. Let's start with the switches. Similar switches have already been in the Aqara line, but today it's all about the new model with a zero-line support. For the user, it means the ability to monitor the consumption of electricity and increase allowable power, which now is about 2500 watts. This extends the scope of the switch application due to the increased number of devices that can be controlled. Each of the switches is sold in a small box with a pair of screws for mounting inside. Aqara switches are available in two versions, with one and double key. The double key switcher is more convenient because it allows you to control more appliances and lights without the need to conduct additional wires through the entire room. The design of the switches is simple, concise and suitable for any interior. To install the switches on the wall, you will need a mounting box with the dimensions of 86 by 86 by 42 and a zero line. This is important because the switch will not function without it. The blue LEDs will light up the bottom of the switches after installation. Now you can connect switches to your smart home system. To control the power consumption, you need to connect the switcher to your smartphone with the Mi Home application. Very often there are situations where the switch is located in an uncomfortable place and access to it may be partially or completely overlapped. For such cases, Xiaomi has remote switches that don't connect to the apartment electrical system but control your usual circuit breaker. Such a remote switch is also called logical or virtual. The remote switches have the same design as other Aqara switches, and they can also be equipped with one or two keys. Their installation is simple. Two lines of vinyl tape are provided for mounting on the wall. On the bottom of the switch is located one or two diodes depending on the number of buttons. The switches are standalone, and in order to maintain communication with the gateway and other switches, the built-in CR2032 battery is provided. What can we do with intelligent switches? In addition to turning off the devices, you can control them remotely and make part of the smart home system. Imagine a situation when you already have lights, but you cannot use smart lamps in them because of the incompatibility of the cartridges. In this case, these gadgets will be useful. And the ability to turn off all lighting in the apartment at the touch of one button will be useful too. Also, Aqara smart switches can switch the lighting scenarios programmed in Mi Home application. Now let's talk about other sensors of Aqara smart home. The next two sensors can enhance the safety of your apartment and make it more comfortable to stay in it. What we mean is the motion sensor and the door window sensor. The door opening sensor consists of two parts which operate on the magnetic field principle. They are fairly light and imperceptible. For the operation of the sensors, you will need a multifunctional gateway. After installation and connection to the gateway, you can specify the required scripts. For example, send messages on your smartphone or turn on the lights, alarms or other devices. Option to use is limited by your fantasy. The sensor has a built-in battery CR1632 to provide power. This small sensor, along with the door opening sensor, can greatly enhance the security of your home. At the same time, this infrared sensor, thanks to the flexibility of the Aqara smart home system, can be used for automatic switching on lighting, air conditioning, or air purification systems and other devices that are compatible with a multifunctional gateway. The sensor is light and invisible. Thanks to double-sized tape, it can be attached anywhere. In the set included a small leg with a hinge, which allows you to fix the sensor in the right place and turn it in the right direction for a better view. The viewing angle of the sensor is 180 degrees. The gadget is completely autonomous due to the use of an internal battery that will last for a long time. And the last sensor we will talk about is the humidity and temperature sensor. This sensor can be fixed in any place you want and also connects to a smart home system and can be used for automatically turn on a fan, humidifier or air conditioner. The sensor can control three main parameters: air temperature, humidity, atmospheric pressure. Thanks to the connection to the Mi Home application, the sensor can send data about indoor air quality to your smartphone. If you have children, it will be useful to monitor the humidity. Like other sensors, the humidity and temperature sensor is autonomous and has a built-in battery. Here we go acquainted with the updated smart home system by Aqara brand, the Xiaomi partner. The sensors have simple, sophisticated design and are easy to use at the same time. Moreover, in combination with a powerful software, they have great functionality and flexibility in setting up. By equipping your apartment with the smart switches, sockets and sensors, you can ensure the safety of yourself and your loved ones and make your life easier and more convenient. That's all for today, and up to new meetings.